This transformed my financial life. I learned how to make money online without showing my face, working just 2 hours a day from home, and now I have a consistent income. The link is in the first pinned comment.
What's up, Nerd Flame Nation? Mr. Flame here, ready to hit you with the most incredible, under-the-radar, and highly anticipated films coming to theaters over the next decade. We're breaking down an epic slate where animated legends meet massive live-action comic book hype. Forget the usual suspects for a minute, because today, we're spotlighting the films that are sure to become sleeper hits and cultural milestones, including a few surprises you didn't even know you needed. Get ready to have your hype meter smashed, because this list is the future of franchise cinema, and it starts now. Starting the decade with a bang, 2026 brings the highly anticipated Supergirl movie, which is set to completely redefine the DC cinematic universe. This isn't just a sequel or a remake. It's a massive, tentpole film that establishes Kara Zor-El as a powerhouse hero, potentially even appearing before her famous cousin. The internet is already on fire with casting rumors and plot speculation, especially considering the source material's epic scale. This film is guaranteed to generate massive mainstream clicks and introduce a new generation to one of the most compelling characters in comic book history. While Supergirl holds the live-action torch, the animated world in the first few years remains equally stacked, with huge sequels confirming the dominance of returning franchises. We're looking at Toy Story 5 and The Incredibles 3 both hitting in 2026, showing Pixar's focus on proven intellectual property. DreamWorks is set to counter with a confirmed Shrek 5 in the same year, proving that the ogre still has plenty of life and swamp left in him. As we move toward the middle of the decade, the focus stays on high-quality animated continuations that everyone is rooting for. We're still eagerly awaiting films like Zootopia 2 and a live-action Lilo and Stitch in 2027, followed by the magical return of Encanto 2 in 2028. This early wave of sequels sets a strong foundation, but the true surprises and long-shot continuations are waiting just around the corner, proving that the studios are listening to the fans' deepest wishes. Moving into the 2030s, the animation world gets even more interesting, especially with the expected return of the Dragon Warrior in Kung Fu Panda 5 in 2033. Po's journey from humble noodle shop worker to the ultimate master of Chi has been one of the most successful animated sagas in history. A fifth installment promises to expand the scope of the universe, possibly introducing new martial arts masters or taking Pa to new, mythical lands far beyond the Valley of Peace. This film represents the best of DreamWorks' potential to deliver both spectacular action and genuine heart, making it one of the most anticipated titles on our list. This mid-decade period is absolutely packed with powerhouse franchises making massive returns. While Kung Fu Panda 5 dominates the year 2033, we also have the rumored but highly anticipated Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 3 expected the same year, which will cap off one of the most influential trilogies in modern animation. Plus, the hilarious brick-based comedy continues with the Lego Movie 3, ensuring that 2033 is a year for major animated milestones. The list confirms that no animation stone is left unturned. Even Disney is planning its own long-range strategy, with big sequels like Tangled 2 and Frozen 3 slated for 2032. However, the most compelling part of this timeline is seeing studios committing to long-term stories for beloved characters, whether it's the expected Elemental 2 in 2031 or the fantasy return of a live-action Treasure Planet remake in the same year. As we look toward 2035, two major animated comedy sequels are slated to bring massive laughs: Hotel Transylvania 5 and Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 3. The Hotel Transylvania franchise, with its unique blend of monster comedy and family themes, has built a huge following, and a fifth film in 2035 promises to continue Dracula's adventures, perhaps introducing a new generation of monsters, or tackling a completely new human threat. This series is an underappreciated animated giant that always delivers fun. Right alongside it in 2035 is Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 3, a sequel that fans have been asking about for years. The hilarious, inventive world of Flint Lockwood and his food-based inventions is ripe for another high-stakes, absurd adventure. The third film could explore a new side effect of the food storms, or even take the team to a new planet where the laws of gastronomy are even stranger. These films, paired with others like the surprise return of Megamind 2 in 2034, show a strong push for unique, non-Disney animated comedy near the end of the decade. The final years of the list are filled with long-awaited payoffs. We're also anticipating a potential A Goofy Movie 3 in 2035, which would be the ultimate nostalgia trip for classic Disney fans, and the continuing Minions saga with Minions 4 in 2034. From the huge superhero spectacle of Supergirl in 2026 to the animated absurdity of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 3 in 2035, this is a cinematic timeline that guarantees a decade full of hype, laughter, and must-see moments. So there you have it, Nerd Flame Nation. A deep dive into the most exciting slate of upcoming films, led by the martial arts mastery of Kung Fu Panda 5, the monster madness of Hotel Transylvania 5, the absurd comedy of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 3, and the superhero spectacle of Supergirl. This list proves that the next 10 years will be dominated by massive franchise returns, both animated and live action, guaranteeing something for every fan. Get ready for an absolute cinematic goldmine. Mr. Flame signing off. But the hype is just beginning. Alright, Nerd Flame Nation, now it's your turn. Which of these sequels are you most hyped for? Are you rooting for Kung Fu Panda 5? Or is the 2026 release of Supergirl your #1 priority? Drop a comment below and let me know. If you want to see more mega leak videos and fake posters that look way too real, smash that like button. And make sure you're subscribed to Nerd Flame so you don't miss the next blockbuster reveal. Hit the notification bell.
I didn't know this was even possible. I learned how to make money online. The link is right below in the first pinned comment.